Hey guys, Cincinnati here back with the updated profile for the heroes. My boy Justin's gonna take it from here.
What's up, guys? I'm back. Updated hero deck profile for the new format. So nothing much has really changed. But we'll start off with the monsters first. Starting off with the elemental heroes. You're gonna want to just play, the three elemental hero Stratos. So on normal summon he'll search, or if you're playing against in this format, you have a lot of back row heavy deck, a lot of controls and stuff. So he comes really good with popping back row when you have a lot of heroes on board. You gotta play three, and then the two elemental hero Shadow Mist. It'll search your mass chains, for the combos. But if you really need it to, you can search your heroes when dumped to grave. I don't play three. Three's too. I find you don't need three. Three's too cloggy. Two is fine. You can get the job done with two. And then you play the one of elemental heroes. You're gonna just play the one of the honest Neos. Buff up. Your Dark Law. Get over those big monsters. It just protects a lot of your heroes. Then you're gonna want to play the one solid soldier and the one liquid. I don't play two of any of these because it's too much. You only just need the one solid and the one liquid. It's just for the combos, and it's good. On summon you can special summon a 4 from your hand, and then this one when it's summoned you can special summon a level 4 from the grave, or when it's used for fusion, you could draw 2 and discard 1. And then when this one is used for fusion, you can special summon from the grave. So you don't really need more than that. It'll get the job done. And then for the Vision heroes, I'm still playing the 3 Vision hero. Varus is the starter. It's what you want to start your combos off with. You don't want to summon anything else but him and your starting combos. You got plenty of cards to search this guy. You got the E-calls to get into Stratos, which search this guy. Or that's why I played 3. You want to see him in the opening hand. And then 2 increase. This is the card you don't want to draw. That's why I only play 2. You don't want to draw the increase or the Vion. They're the combo pieces. They summon each other out. But he's the main one. On summon he'll dump. You're gonna want to dump your Destiny Hero Malicious. Go into the combos, so on and so forth. And that's it for the Vision heroes. Next we'll go on to the Destiny heroes. So I'm only playing the 2 Malicious only because it's only at 2. I wish it was at 3, but 2 is still good. And then I play the 1 Celestial. You never know, you might need it. You might need that draw 2. You just banish him, banish the other Mally. You get that draw 2. And then the Destiny hero Plasma. Nothing to be said. Walking skill drain for your opponent. It's just really good. You can just equip it. You summon it. You can just take anything. You can take Dragoon or Zeus or whatever. It's just really good card. And then I play the one of the evil heroes. To make the heroes at full power, you're gonna want to play the Dusted Gold. Just to get into your Bane, board wipe. If you want heroes at full power, you gotta play this card. It's just really good. And then the 3 hand traps I play, Ash Blossom. Nothing to be said there. It just stops a lot of decks. It's really good. You gotta play 3 of that. And then we'll go on to the spells. Of course, you gotta play 3 Mask Change. Get to Dark Law. The only other masked hero I play is the Acid. But I also do the Ab-Zero combo. Board wipe, destroy monsters, spells and traps. This is just the basic stuff here. Heroes. And then the 3 emergency calls. You want to open up Solid Soldier. You're going to want to open up Stratos. Get your combos going off. Yeah, search any elemental hero. It's good. Super Polymerization. I play 2 in the main. I play 1 in the side. People always ask me why am I playing this card. I could play stuff better. Well, to me, this card is just really, really good. You're fusing. You could use your heroes, or you could even just use your opponent's monsters. I play the Mud Dragon. I play the Starving Venom, and just they can't respond to this card, and to me it's just really good. I don't understand why people don't even want to play this card or even one. I play three, two in the main, one in the side. Uh, then the one ofs, I play the one hero lives. Pay half your life, They have the ash, they have the ash. I mean, you can just, it is what it is. I mean, but the hero lives, and so free summons, so free Stratos, free Shadow Mist, add the mass chains. It's a really good card. And then I play, the basic Polymerization, get into your fusion plays. Nothing to be said there. I play Miracle Fusion. I mean, good card. It can be searched with my Sunriser. Part of the combo is just self-explanatory. One Fusion Destiny. I decided to cut the other two. I was playing two of this card. I decided to cut it because I don't play that many Destiny hero monsters, and once you only need one. If you play two and you draw the other one, I mean, it's kind of dead because I only do play the one dangerous. So I mean, I thought one is fine. You open it, it's good. It's a one card Dark Law, and then Dark Calling, get into Bane. Self-explanatory, can be searched, and the one Rhoda, search out basically any hero. Nothing to be said there. And then the last card I played to make it 40 cards, Triple Imperm. Monster negate. You don't want people. It just gets around problematic cards. If they have Zeus and you're going second, you just Imperm the Zeus. They can't board wipe you. It's good Imperm. Now we'll get on into the extra deck. So the extra deck, Malicious Bane. Board wipe. If you got the money, I highly suggest picking up Bane. It's a really good card. He gains 200 for each monster destroyed, and it'll just keep stacking. It's just a very problematic card for your opponent, and it's really, really, really good. And then the Masked Heroes, I play just 2 Dark Law. You don't need 3. 2 is just fine. I mean, you're gonna want to get into your other Masked Hero. But yeah, 2 is fine. 3, it's too much. Then I play the Acid just for the board wiping combo with Ab-Zero, or if you really need it, I mean, you can mass change into your Solid Soldier to get into this guy, but he destroys back rows. Sunrise, this is the main, combo dude. He'll search out the Miracle. He'll just keep your combos going. He buffs everything by 200. He's out there to protect Dark Law as well, because if there's a battle involving another hero, I mean, he can just pop a card. This is really good. And then I play Shining for multiple reasons. I play this for, if I have the Miracle Fusion, I can always Miracle Fusion. I can banish off, the Honest Neos that I usually pitch off into the grave for the buff. I'll recycle my banished heroes, or I can use my Elemental Hero, and maybe my opponent has, some kind of light monster, and it's another super poly target. It's really good. I go into quite a bit. Same thing with the Absolute Zero. This one requires just a hero, not an Elemental Hero like the other one. Really good, Board wipe, you can mass change it. You get the Acid guy. This blows up monsters. Acid blows up back row. It's a good card. And this is just a, if I really need to, I need to go into the Miracle Fusion. I need to get into like a Dark Hero for Dark Law or something. I can just summon out the Executor down, mass change it away. One of the reasons why I play this card. And also, it's really good for the super poly target. If they only have one Dark and I have my Elemental here, I can just fuse it away. And then for the Destiny here, I just play the one Dangerous for the Fusion Destiny. I go into this card only whenever I draw into the Fusion Destiny. But other than that, I really don't go into it. And then for the Super Poly, the main Super Poly targets I use like Mud Dragon and Starving Venom. So this is just, different type, same attribute. I go into him a lot. Starving Venom as well for like the Verte Dragoons, Super Poly them away. It's really, really good. Now we're going to the Link monsters, the extra heroes. So I already do the 2 Cross Crusader. I do go into 2 quite a bit. They usually, if your opponent knows about heroes and then they know what to stop, they're gonna want to stop this card. This card is problematic, especially on the Destiny Hero monster. And you just searching out all the combo pieces. So yeah, I do 3 is too much. You need more space in the extra deck. 2 is just fine. And then the Wonder Driver, if you need to recycle, your Polymerization or your Miracle Fusion or your Mass Change. Actually, no, you can't recycle the Miracle Fusion. Only the Poly and the Mass Change. But yeah, any hero summoned or any monster summoned in the zone right here, it'll just reset Polymerization or the Mass Change. It's pretty good. And then the last guy I just play is the extra hero, the Decimator. He buffs. You're gonna have a graveyard full of different heroes. You can get up to 1,000 buff, and it's to every hero that he'll point to, or every monster he points to here. It's really, really good. It'll buff up your Dark Law, it'll buff up your Sunrise, whatever you need. It's a good card, and then it does piercing on defense, which is a plus, because, a lot of these people, they're just setting and changing the defense, and you just link away, and you get this guy out, and you just run it over, do the piercing. That is the extra deck, and then we'll jump into the side. So for the side deck, I do play Triple Lancius. Just depending on what your opponent plays, it's good against the Tri Brigades. They link from the grave and stuff. Or any banish heavy deck, you got that. Drolls, if your opponent's searching and searching and searching, and they're getting their pieces, their combo pieces, or even if you're playing against a hero mirror match, you drop this and it's good. It'll just stop a lot of people that like to search. And the triple evenly matched, really good card. Just you need to get your hero board. You need to get that Dark Law out. You need to get that Plasma, whatever you need. This just helps you get there. It helps break boards. It's just really good. And then, like I said before, this format, I'm seeing a lot of people playing back row heavy. So just play the Cosmic. You don't need people activating all these traps. You don't want to deal with altar guys and stuff like that. Just get around that. And then the third Super Poly, it's in the side, like I said before. Harpy Feather Duster, like I said, back row heavy stuff. And the Red Reboot for the back rows too. That is pretty much it.
Alright, you want to go ahead and show them a combo?
Yeah, I'll show them a combo. So on my last hero video, I actually messed up one of the combos. They caught it for me, but we'll go ahead and fix it. So I'll show you the one card Fusion Destiny, and then I'll show you a second combo. So let's say we open up with the, where are you at? This. So I'll show you the correct way to use the Fusion Destiny. I saw in the last video I was summoning the light, the Sunriser, and this locks you into dark. So let's show you the proper way. I saw the comments, let's get it done right. So you activate the Fusion Destiny. It'll fuse from the deck. You're gonna want to fuse away your Malicious and your Shadow Mist. You're gonna fuse these from the deck, or if you have it in your hand, if Fusion Destiny fuses from the hand and or deck, not field. You're gonna fuse that away. You're gonna go into Dangerous. Then you're gonna want to banish the Malicious to go for another one from the deck. It'll special summon. And then doing this, you're going to want to link these two away for your Cross Crusader. Your Cross Crusader's effect will activate on summon. It'll target, it doesn't matter, you can target Dangerous or Malicious, it'll special summon it. So you special summon the Malicious in this case. Activate a second effect, it'll tribute the Malicious to search out a hero. The hero you're going to want to search out is your Liquid Soldier. So we gotta remember, Fusion Destiny locks us into dark, special summoning darks. That doesn't mean we can still normal summon this guy. So we'll normal summon the Liquid Soldier. This effect will trigger on summon. It'll special summon the Shadow Mist, and then Shadow Mist effect on summon. Since we didn't use it to search when it was sent to grave, we can activate the effect on summon to add the Mass Change. So we will grab the Mass Change in our hand, and then from here you can either link these two away into your big guy, your Dread Decimator. I would do that in this case, just because if we draw into the Miracle Fusion, you have the Liquid Soldier there. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and link away into the big dude. He is a dark. And then with the mass change in hand, we'll just go ahead and set this. And there we'll pass turn. And then you're going to want to activate on standby phase the mass change targeting the Shadow Mist. The only reason why we do this on your opponent's turn is because you can only activate the effect of Shadow Mist once per turn. So since we added the mass change the turn it will summon, and we were to mass change it, we won't get that plus hero. So we're going to want to activate this on your opponent's standby phase, because when this happens, you're going to get your Dark Law out. And Shadow Mist effect will trigger, and it'll add you your hero, which will be your Honest Neos. So the Honest Neos will be in hand on your opponent's turn. You know, if your opponent makes a big monster, they want to run over Dark Law or your Dread, you know, you can drop this during the damage calc and you get that plus 25. So, you know, you're looking around 5k, you know, they'll have to beat over with the Dark Law and the Dread. So, and then the Dread will get the additional boost. You got the 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 heroes with different names. So he's already at 3k. He's already at 29 plus the 25. You're looking at 55 and 54 there. So, and that's just off of the one Fusion Destiny. This is the right way to do it. I messed up on the last video. Let's go ahead and correct that. So, I can show you another combo we can do 2-card combo. You're gonna want to need the, where are you? So we can be Solid Soldier for sure, Stratos, and the third card, it can be any monster basically. Or, you know, you got plenty of ways to search any monsters, but like in this case, we'll just grab the malicious. So with this hand, you can normal summon your Solid Soldier. Your Solid Soldier's effect is going to activate. Special summon Stratos. Activate Stratos' effect to search out a hero. The hero you're going to want to search for is your Vision hero. You search this guy into your hand. So this is hand. This guy will activate in hand. It'll send the malicious for cost. It'll special summon. His effect will activate on summon. It'll put a Vision hero in the spawn trap zone. So we're going to put in the spawn trap zone. Increase. So he'll be in the spawn trap zone. You're going to want to activate the increase effect, tributing your Ferris for cost. To special summon. His effect will trigger on summon. It'll special summon a Vision hero from the deck, which will be Vion. Vion effect will trigger to dump hero on summon. You can dump either the Celestial for the follow-up, or you can dump the Shadow Mist, which I'm going to do. I'm going to want to dump the Shadow Mist. We did normal summon, so there is really no way we can special summon the... Oh, well, yeah, I guess there is a way. We won't activate this yet. We won't activate the Shadow Mist, because Vion's second effect is if we can banish a hero, we'll banish the Ferris, and we'll add the Polymerization. So, got the Polymerization in hand. You're going to want to link the Increase and Vion for your blue guy, Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader's effect will trigger. You're going to want to target and special the malicious and then tribute it. And you're going to want to add the Liquid Soldier. So the Liquid Soldier is in this pile here. You're going to add this. Then you're going to want to activate the Polymerization, fusing away your Solid and your Liquid. And you're actually going to get a chain block here. You can chain block. So your Sunrise, you're going to want to make this chain 3. Doesn't matter what the other two. You can do, we can do chain link 1 on Liquid, chain link 2 on Solid, and then we'll make the Sunrise 3. So he will draw 2, discard 1. He's going to special from Grave, and he's going to add the Miracle Fusion. So chain link 3 will resolve first, adding the Miracle Fusion, and then chain link 2 will resolve next, which is going to special from the Grave. You're going to want to special summon the Shadow Mist, This will be on a separate chain on adding the mass chain, so don't forget about that. And then the liquid soldier's gonna draw 2, discard 1, so it doesn't really matter. You know, you're gonna draw 2 cards, discard 1 of them, and then this will trigger the Shadow Mist on a separate chain to add the mass change. So mass change, you'll add it to your hand. So you got 3 cards in hand now. You're back at 3. Doing this, you can go into a link here for the big guy. You can either go into the big guy. In this case, I'm probably going to want to go into the Wonder Driver. And then I'm going to want to activate, you know, if you want to just keep going, I mean, you can do Miracle Fusion. We can go for an elemental hero in the water type. We can go for, you know, the Ab-Zero. I mean, you can always hold on to the Miracle Fusion, but in this case, you know, just for the combo's sake, we'll try to get out the biggest board we can. You're going to want to set the mass change back here. This is the random card in hand. And then here, you're going to want to pass turn. And then, you know, the same thing. You want to activate the mass change on standby. It'll dump the Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist will trigger. We'll first get the Dark Claw out first. The Dark Claw. And then you're going to want to summon the Dark Claw right under the arrow where you point your Wonder Driver at, so you can reset it. The mass change will hit grave, and then you can reset the mass change back. So you can mass change this next turn, or, you know, you can just go into another dark hero. You can always just banish the malicious, special summon the malicious, and mass change it. But the Shadow Mist will trigger too, so this will add. You can grab either, you know, you can grab the Adusted Gold, you could grab the Plasma. I always like to go for the Honest Nails, just for the buff. So with this board here, you're gonna end on a random card in your hand, Honest Nails. So you're already, you know, 3 cards you back out. You got 1 extra. You got the Honest Nails. You got the Mass Change set. You got the Dark Law. He's gonna buff all your heroes by 2, 4, 6, 600 attack. So you got a 3k Dark Law, 31 Sunrise, 31 Ab-Zero. And from there, you know, based on what this card is, you know, this is what you'll end on. It's pretty good. But yeah, that's it for the combos.
Alright, man. Really appreciate that in-depth profile.
Yes, sir.
Glad we corrected it from last time. You finally put the Hero Lives in there. Everyone's probably tripping over that.
Yeah, it's a good card. Yeah, I was sleeping on it.
Alright, man. Since 7 here, we're signing out. Hope y'all appreciate it.